Yo, what's up, guys? So it's the morning after, and just because that part of the car is messed up, that's not gonna stop me from doing what I need to do on the car. I still have brakes to put on and still have stuff coming in that I'm going to install. So I'm going to do that while waiting for the new parts to come in. Alright, guys, so we're getting set up today.
Now you don't need a fancy jack like this. It takes a little bit longer. Be careful because I already have the car jacked up. And it's kind of sketch right now, so let me have to adjust the other jack real fast. That's what it's going to do for right now. Now you don't have to get it ridiculously high, you just need some tire clearance. There, that's good enough. And if it falls, the jack stands will catch it.
So I'll be doing this with the help of my son. He's probably going to be on the camera for the first part, and then we're going to start. He's going to do the other side. I'm going to do this side and show him how to do it, and then he's going to do the other side. Oh, shoot. Do not do that. Shit. What you normally want to do when you're taking stuff apart, especially on an old car, you want to get some PV blaster and kind of soak the stuff you're going to be doing. Ugh. And what I like to do is I put a piece of cardboard underneath the car, so that way it'll catch all the fluids that you're spraying on it. Okay, so this is gonna be the driver's side brake change. I had already changed the struts last time, but I'm doing this side and I'm gonna give my son a nice refresher, so that way he'll be ready to do the other side. He's gonna do the other side on his own. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna break the bolts loose. We're gonna start off with, what's this part on only?
The caliper?
Yep. So we're gonna start off with the caliper, and it's gonna be the pistons, caliper piston. So we're gonna break that loose. We're gonna do this bottom one. Those are loose. And I'm lazy, so I'm going to use this. You don't have to have it, but it comes in handy. Always check if it's stripped. This one looks good right now. We just throw it into this bucket to clean it before we put it on.
It's important to clean your stuff when you take it off. Oh shoot.
plaster, I mean. So this is a little bit tight, but. So the front is a little different than the back. It's got double pistons. So when you compress them, make sure you do both sides. We'll just hang it up back here somewhere so it doesn't get damaged. Ooh. There's a hole falling out. And we'll take that, we'll take those apart to clean it later. Ah. There's actually still a lot of life on the front pads. So we might reuse these and save the other pads for the front later. Even this here is not too bad. So we'll just keep them as spares because kind of got OCD, so I want the front and back to match. Okay, so Donnelly, what's the difference on this side versus the other side?
The inside has the little thingy on top.
No, but from the other side that we did. Where's this at?
On the bottom.
Yeah, on the other side is on the bottom. Okay, but it looks pretty good. Not too bad. So we'll probably reuse these. Like the surface is still good. Still got the groove in the middle to tell you you're going too low. So this is different than the rears. The rears are held on by 14s. This one looks like it's a 17, so we're gonna do that. Which I can't even fit in there, so we'll go with an open-ended wrench. Can you grab me an open-ended wrench? Okay, so you don't want to do this all the time, smacking it, because that's how you strip things. But this is what we're going to do for right now. I can't fit my air vest in here, bummer. And these have like all kinds of stuff like brake dust and grime and stuff, so we're gonna clean it up before we put them back on. Give them a nice spray with brake cleaner, and then we'll put it back in. So since these are more heavy duty brakes, because it's got the dual pistons, it's got bigger bolts, which is the 17, and they have these locking washers. So you want to make sure you don't lose this, okay? So this is what you do when you need more leverage. Hey, Donnelly, you get a wrench, doesn't matter what size, and you just hook it onto it. You see? You put the ring onto this part, and then you can get it out. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of old and rusted, so we're gonna clean this. I'm gonna pop these out. You can actually pop these out with the boots and then put new grease. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna grease some of the points like on the piston and everything. But we'll do that. Put it over here. I'm using brake cleaner, not too close. Just take a little bit. And we're just gonna spray it on there. Be careful with the boots. Don't do what I just did. This is the old brake pad or brake rotor. It's not bad, but since I'm updating the rear, I want to update this. It's got like scoring and stuff on it. But you know, I'll save this if I ever need it again. And same thing, you want to clean stuff off. There's a lot of grime and stuff, so we're gonna spray it a bit. Don't get it into the wheel bearing. I don't know if it does anything, but I'd rather not have it get into a spot that needs grease. Okay, so we're gonna try to compress this with the seat clamps. So I don't know if this one's gonna be strong enough for the fronts. Okay, looks like it is. You really should do it with the brake pad on it to get both sides. I just thought about it, but you know, you live and you learn. Okay, so I want to spray this too, so we'll just in a good spot to spray it. But don't get the brake line. The brake line is where all the brake fluid goes through, and it basically pushes it in and out to cause to have the pistons go in and out. It's a little bit cleaner. I mean, it's rusty, so you can't, unless you have some stuff to clean it off. That's what it's gonna be like. We're gonna rebuild this part, this bracket. Pop that off. These are still good, but you know, it's good to have spares. These are the new ones. It's not hard to put them on. All you really have to do is just make sure that when you line them up, you're not getting it into the channel. Okay. Where the brake pads go, they kind of just pop into place. Let's see, this channel right here, this clearance. You make sure it's not sticking in because it will scratch your brake, your rotors. Okay, so those are good. The next step is this. You just get this and kind of pop like that, pop it off. Don't put it on the dust. See? Don't mix them up. I don't know if there's any difference, but we just put a little bit more grease. Take that off and just wipe off the old grease and re-grease it. It doesn't hurt, you know. Pop it back on. It'll slip right on. Okay. See? Easy to get this over. That's it. It goes in and out. We'll do the same for the bottom one. Just use the nozzle to kind of spit it around. The old grease smells weird. No, so there is a difference between the two. Weird. It's got a little bit more resistance in it, but we'll roll with it. And this is the new rotors that I'm going to be putting in. Let's move this real fast. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright, this is where we get the bracket in. Okay, pause it. Put it back on the same way. Okay, so it looks like the threads on the top one is different than the threads on the bottom one. Ideally, you want to torque everything to spec, but I don't want to go grab my torque wrench, so you just do it hand tight. Now, let's see. We will be doing. We'll do the new ones. Okay. So where did these ones go, Donnelly?
On the back and the inside.
So you see this thing right here, Donnelly? It's like a spring thing, so you kind of have to load it and then push it in. Okay? Remember what we did with the grease? We put a little bit right here. You just don't ever want to get it on the inside of the pads itself. I told you not to say late.
Didn't I slept at 8?
No, you did not, because we were up at like 1 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Oh, I slept after dinner.
Okay, so the fronts are a little bit more finicky. If you don't have a set of ratcheting wrenches, I know it said you don't need power tools, right? Like you don't need an impact wrench, you don't need a power ratchet or nothing like that. But these, they save your life. A lot of times there's spots that you can't get into with a regular ratchet. When you have somebody with you, you want them to test the brakes. You stepping on it? Let go. Step on it. Okay, good. It's working. This is what it looks like, guys. Yeah, I could probably paint this, but it's cleaned up enough. It's got brand new pads, new rotor. I'm going to wipe that because I just got grease all over it, messing with it. But yep, that's it.